years ago, this YouTuber by the name Stampy posted a video of himself somehow driving a working submarine in vanilla Minecraft.
Look, the submarine's moving.
It blew everyone's mind, but he did later show it was just edited. It sadly wasn't real, but my younger self watching thought it was so cool. And honestly, now that Minecraft has added a bunch of redstone materials since then, today I want to see if it's now possible to build an actual working submarine in my Minecraft world. Yep, making it massive, having everything a real life submarine has, like a kitchen, bed, farm, storage, missiles, literally everything, so I can travel the ocean in luxury. So let's grab some rockets and fly to the nearest ocean. Building it here is perfect since a few of my farms are way across on the other side. I always travel back and forth. And for the first step, let's build the outline of the massive submarine. Yeah! Nah, I'm just kidding. This is 1/100th of the size. And this is the size the submarine is going to be. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. This is going to be massive. Hopefully when we turn it on and use it, my game doesn't crash and lag. Second step is building a temporary dirt wall around this whole submarine outline and use some sponges to drain all the water out of this place. So we can build the submarine without, having to be underwater the whole time. Then once it's finished, we'll fill it back up, destroy the walls, and drive it. And while I'm spending hours draining all this water out, let me answer what all you guys are currently thinking. How in the world am I going to make this massive submarine work with just adding redstone stuff to it? Wouldn't that be insanely complicated? Well, here's my hopefully good idea. Over 1 year ago on my channel, I actually made a video about building a working plane in Minecraft. And to make that happen, I hired the best Minecraft redstoner out there, Pingu, to help me. But there was still a possibility it wouldn't actually work. And I just sent him the exterior of the plane after it was built. Then he went in and added in all the redstone stuff to it, set back the blueprint so I can add it on. And luckily, yes, it did actually work, but it cost me. Because not only is it a lot bigger than the plane, have to be able to drive underwater, and instead of just being able to move forward, the submarine will need to move forwards and backward. But hey, this is now serious. Now that we spent this much money on this video, I have to make the submarine the best it could be. And with the outline built and the water fully drained, to build the submarine the best, these are the 4 main steps. First is building the whole outside of the submarine, making it look absolutely amazing and detailed. Second, sending it over to Pingu to do his redstone magic, somehow finding a way to hopefully make it work. Or else, yeah, the money went down the drain. Third, we'll add all the redstone on with the blueprint Pingu sent back. And fourth, my favorite, is adding the interior, making the submarine have everything you would ever need. And then finally, at the end, we will test and drive the submarine. And of course, during that, I'm going to invite my friend Caleb over to see his reaction as well at the same time.
I broke it. Oh wait, is it breaking?
Start off with the exterior. Using these blackstone blocks I just mined, just replace the entire outline with them. And I think I'm going to split the submarine in 2 different colors. The entire top being yellow, and the entire bottom being white. Believe it or not, that took 5 hours. But the sculpture and base shape of the submarine is built, and I know it looks a little bit weird right now, but trust me, it's gonna look insane after we add these details. Starting off with the fins in the back, instead of being the same color, I'm just gonna make them fully black and a little thicker with some slabs. Do that on the other 2, and also to make them more aerodynamic, I'll add stairs to them. I don't know about you, but that looks a lot better. Second is this top thingy. I don't know what it's called. First, on the bottom layer, I want to replace these yellow blocks with white, similar how we did on the bottom of the submarine. It just makes it look cooler. Let's remove these black lines in the middle so we can add in some windows just like that. Maybe outline it with the black. Yeah. Oh shoot, why not add a window in the front, but this one curves all the way around. Yeah! What am I doing? I'm getting way too excited. And lastly, add some pipes on the top. And guys, this right here isn't the front of the ship and where we will be driving it from. It just kind of looks like that because that has a window and this doesn't yet. So let's fix that and add some detail to the front now. At the front here, I want there to be a giant window you can look out into the ocean while driving. So let's place down all the glass. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Let's make the window look cleaner by adding a black outline all around it. Other details for the front. It needs some headlights because the ocean is pretty dark. So let me just fly over to this ocean monument. Hopefully they don't care. And then grab these sea lanterns before I don't get mining fatigue. Oh my god, I just got mining fatigue. And bam, bam. Oh my... No! Get the heck out of here, bro. All right, there's 2 on the sides. Maybe honestly have some up here like that. Oh, yeah. Next, I'm going to detail this whole yellow body top part. Yeah, it looks really plain right now. So I'm going to craft up some bamboo wood, craft some stairs, some slabs. I'm just going to add it in areas where I think is needed. Bamboo wood looks kind of yellow, right? Actually, I do not know if this looks good or not. All right, screw the bamboo. I think I'm just gonna replace some of the yellow concrete with yellow terracotta, just so it adds, you know, some detail a little bit. Hopefully that makes it look a little bit better. I don't know. There we go. The top is more detailed. And for the bottom, we can just add slabs and stuff to it. Pretty straightforward. For the last few details added, I really like these black stone outlines the submarine has. But in some areas, I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker, so it's like easier to see them. Yeah, it looks so much beefier. So let's do that on all the needed places. We're gonna need a door to go inside, of course, you know. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. That's not where the door goes on a submarine, if you didn't know. The way to get in the submarine is at the top on this thing. I don't know what's called still, but let's just add the door right here. Perfect. Nice way to get down. I don't know how Pingu's gonna make this. We'll use a iron trapdoor to stick with the theme. And there you go. That's the way to get inside. The nice thing about this is that you don't have to go underwater to enter in the submarine, because this area is above the water. And lastly, some windows on the sides. I'm not gonna add a lot, but just only a couple in this front area. And with that, step 1 is completed, and the exterior of the submarine is built. It actually looks a lot better than I thought it would be, I'm not gonna lie. But it's time for step 2, to export the submarine into a file and send it over to Pingu. I do really hope this exterior works for him and it's not too detailed and too many blocks, because if you think about it, every single block on here has to be moved by pistons, forth and back. We don't even have the interior yet. It's gonna require a lot of redstone and be insanely complicated. All right, I just sent it over to him, and in the message above, he did say it will take about 2 weeks to make all the redstone, so it's gonna take a while. So while I waited, I just started to record a whole nother video about upgrading my friend Swag's house 500 times. Oh. You responded. Oh my, look at all this redstone. Okay, for some reason I was thinking like it was not gonna be this much, but now that I finished recording this video and seeing how much redstone there is, I'm actually gonna swap the second and third step and start getting the redstone materials now before he sends it back, because look at all this. All right, after looking at this image for a while, there's like 5 different materials we'll need. The first one is observers, which I have 0. So to craft them all, let's grab some cobblestone at my automatic cobblestone maker machine. You just gotta wait for it to make it all, and this should be good. Some quartz, there we go, and redstone. Okay, I've been mining redstone for about 10 minutes now, and I got only this much, which might seem like a lot, but this can only make like 5 stacks of observers. Bro, we're gonna need way more. And to quickly make a way to get redstone faster, let's head to my villager breeder, grab a couple of them, and make them have cleric jobs. Since these guys literally trade 2 redstone for 1 emerald, which is a lot faster because I basically have unlimited emeralds, and I don't have to look for redstone in caves. Oh yeah, this is way faster, just from 1 round of trading. All right, and this should be all the materials for the observers. Let's see how much it crafts us. Okay, about 14 stacks. I think that will be enough observers. I don't know, we're kind of just guessing here, but that's one of the materials. The second one is pistons, which you know because they're the ones that make the submarine move and push everything. To craft it, we're gonna need some iron, which we have plenty of, a ton of wood, and I'm gonna be using birch wood because it's the ugliest. I don't want to waste any other wood. And we already have the cobblestone, and to get the redstone, we'll just trade with the villagers again. All right, hopefully all these materials will make enough pistons as well. All right, this is a lot, but we don't know if it's enough. Bro, you gotta realize this is gonna be the biggest redstone project I ever built. And I'm starting to worry it might be too big and make my game have like 10 FPS or something whenever I use it. But with the 2 out of 5 materials done, the next ones are actually pretty simple to get. Like third is slime blocks, which luckily I have an automatic slime farm. But, you know, it'll take days to produce thousands that we need. And actually, in one of my most recent videos of building Minecraft's most hidden bases, I actually made a fake cactus base using map art. So if we just fly over to where I made it, yep, this is how I made this map, and on it is literally all the slime blocks we probably need. So, you know, let me just give me some of it. Don't worry, it doesn't really ruin the maps because I already made them, but as long as I don't upgrade it. As you can see, now there's a blue spot here. Well, I'll be back after I get it all. This is definitely gonna save a ton of time. Give me all these. All right, this should be enough, hopefully. Before we leave here, let me actually pull out the map and update it and see what it looks like now. So it's like a normal cactus. Okay, now, oh wow. It still kind of looks like a cactus. Yeah, Yeah. The fourth material is, of course, honey blocks. And for them, I just left my PC on overnight, AFKing the automatic honey farm I have. Look at all this. And the fifth and last material is the small random blocks I stole on the screenshot. He sent a couple more screenshots. And as you can see, there's like an iron trapdoor, terracotta, redstone block, another trapdoor. So let me just grab those. Yeah, I don't see any new more materials. Why does your observers look like that? That's not normal. Oh, wait, a note block. We need a note block. Bam. Alrighty. We have all the materials that we saw on the screenshots that Pingu is using. And now I guess I just go back to waiting until Pingu's finished, and then we can start placing on the redstone. For step number 3. We're getting closer for the submarine to actually work. It's gonna blow my friend's Caleb's mind when we show him.
That's massive. What?
Just a couple days later, Pingu has finished the redstone. He sent the blueprint schematic file last night, so let's download it and see it inside of the game. And to make this work, I'm using a mod called Lightmatica, which allows you to see blueprints of builds you want to build instead of looking at your second monitor or something back and forth to see a specific block and where it goes. But I just press M to open up the menu, click load schematics. Oh, here it is. This is it right here. Guess here goes nothing. Oh, yo. Okay, it kind of looks like the submarine still. For some reason, there's white squares because I think he added water all around it. But yeah, the submarine kind of still looks similar. It still has the yellow blocks, but you can see some redstone parts. It looks pretty simple on the outside, but let's see what it looks like on the inside. If I just fly straight into it or something. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Bro, what is this? Look at all this redstone. Oh my gosh. Pingu, how do you even do this? I can't even build a 3x3 redstone door still. Well, do you guys think we have enough redstone materials to fill all this in? Yeah. Luckily, Lightmatica allows you to see the exact materials that schematic has. Okay, don't mind the 15,821 water buckets. It's just all the water on the sides. But if we scroll down, we got 2,072 sticky pistons, 1,664 slime blocks, 1,454 observers, which is 22 stacks. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14 stacks of observers. Okay, we're not that off. We just need 2 times the amount. Well, I guess it's time for a quick montage of grabbing all the materials we still need, which is probably going to take 5 hours to do. Alrighty, with all the materials now, all the observers, pistons, slime blocks, honey blocks, sticky pistons, and all the other random small things that were on the list. The next step is to actually put them on the submarine. So let me line up the blueprint exactly with the current submarine. There we go, it's perfectly lined up. But as you guys can probably see, adding everything on this blueprint is kind of super confusing, especially on the inside. Bro, it's gonna be so hard to track what blocks I placed and what I didn't. For example, we need a slime block right here, so I'm gonna place it, and oh, I don't think this will work. So let me just remove that schematic. And I actually asked and got Pingu to create a schematic for every single different block we need to place. So there's honey block, note blocks, observers, polished blackstone. So let me load the bamboo trapdoors first. We just fly up. Look at that. It only shows the bamboo trapdoors that we need to place down. So let's grab bamboo trapdoors, fly on over, and place them down. Boom, 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 boom. There's one right here, here, here. And some have water all around them, but I'm not gonna worry about it because we're gonna fill in the water last. So, but yeah, having blueprints for each material is gonna be so much easier. We just gotta make sure we don't forget any. And of course, I'm adding on the smaller blocks first before adding on the piston observers, slime blocks, honey blocks. The second block is yellow concrete, bam, bam, bam. Yellow glazed terracotta, white stained glass, tinted glass. It's funny how right now it seems like I'm placing just random blocks. Why do we need a tinted glass right here? How does that make the submarine work? But I just know it's all gonna come together one by one. Quartz slabs, quartz stairs, honeycomb blocks. Pingu, are you trolling me right now? Why does there have to be honey blocks right here? There's no way these actually do something, right? Should I just not add them? Because who cares? Nah, we're adding them, we're adding them. Imagine we did it and that's the sole reason why the submarine doesn't even work. And these I'm placing down are the other small non-redstone blocks. And then lastly, these blackstone blocks. There we go. All the redstone non-needed items are added. The submarine looks a little bit different, but not that much. There's just like trapdoors and honeycomb, but soon it's gonna look different. Moving on to the redstone components that will make this submarine work. I'm gonna be honest, it's still kind of crazy how all these materials right here will make this giant submarine work somehow. Let's load up first redstone component, which is slime blocks. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of slime blocks, and these slime blocks will hold all the blocks together on the submarine so the pistons can push them easily. And that's a very simple explanation of what they do. Like, it sounds easy to do, but it's complicated. All right, you guys are probably not going to believe this, but putting down all these slime blocks took 37 minutes and 36 seconds, apparently. Okay. Honestly, it's a good thing that I'm taking forever because I got to really make sure I don't miss any of them. Because if there's one single one missing, when we turn on the submarine later in this video, it'll literally break. Like right now, it looks all done, but look, I'm going to find a missing block. Oh, there you go. A missing block right here. Boom. Oh, another one right here. And another one right there. And luckily, this mod does allow you to see how many are still missing. Like 54 are still missing. Oh my god. Bro, how is there still 54 missing? Finally, it just took another 20 minutes to find the rest. But all the slime blocks are added. But we ran into our first big problem. When I was adding in all these slime blocks, I kind of had a realization. We still have like 6 more redstone blocks to be added to this whole area. And with just slime blocks added, it's already really cramped. There's not that much room to work with. After 1 by 1 of each block being added, there's going to be no room in here. Like, look at this. Look at all this redstone. And after each block, it's going to get harder and harder to add the others. How am I supposed to place this if I do 1 by 1? And with that no space, I have to somehow angle the observers right with the pistons. So instead of adding one of the redstone blocks at a time, it's best if we combine them together and add in all the redstone layer by layer. And to do that, we just load up the whole schematic redstone, go into the settings, render layers, and put it on single layer. Oh yeah, you can switch layers. And let's set it to be the lowest layer, which is this floor. Fill up our inventory with all the materials we'll need, and then just add it. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be a lot easier. All right, first layer's done. Now the second layer has a lot more stuff. Sticky piston, slime blocks, sticky piston, honey blocks. Adding all these redstone blocks are still gonna take a while to do. Like, look at this. I gotta do it 1 by 1 basically, but it's gonna be a lot faster than what we were doing 1 by 1. But really quickly, before we move on to the third, we have another problem. Yeah, so basically, once we're finished adding all this redstone to the submarine, even if everything goes well and perfectly, once we actually fill up this whole outside area with water again, to actually start driving the submarine later, the water will hit some of the observers, triggering the redstone, basically breaking the redstone while it's being filled up. And look at all these visible observers on the submarine. Bro, all of these will get triggered. And I don't really want to do this, but let's see what would happen if water is... Oh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah, it literally broke it. Well, luckily I know how to fix this. Let's remove all the visible observers and filling in the whole outside area with water again right now instead of later so we don't have to deal with the problem. Bam. There you go. Add back in the visible observers and we can continue adding the rest of the redstone layers without worrying about that little tiny little problem. But with that out of the way, let's continue and now fill in the third layer. Bro, adding in all this redstone is so much harder and complicated than I thought. Submarine's gonna be worth it though. The fourth layer. Also, I switched the blueprint color of the blocks to be red, so like it's easier to stand out and see where I'm missing any, because we cannot miss any or else yeah, the submarine will break. It's a whole new day, and now let's build layer number 5. Hey, we're finally getting to the point where we can see where each room will be on these quartz-like platforms. The 6th layer. Oh, did that break anything? Okay, I don't think that broke anything, but yeah, I gotta be very careful to not accidentally activate any of these observers or like place a block on them, because they'll literally break like almost everything and I would have to fix it. All right, now 7th layer. Now, oh my, oh, I was just gonna say we're at the 8th layer. Oh my god, bro, I gotta be more careful. It messed everything up. Okay, I fixed it. Luckily, there was not that much damage, but now the 8th layer. This redstone is literally taking up most of my brain power to do. Oh, look at this. I was just about to place a sticky piston, but if I did, it would activate this observer, bro. Oh my gosh. And I just broke it. Bro, coming into this, I thought this was literally gonna be like Legos, but it's not at all. I'm trolling. I keep on making the same mistake. I'm placing on the observers. I can't do this! Oh my... Bro, look how many observers there are! I can't, bro. Pingu, you made this way too hard, bro. I'm scrapping this video. I'm out. I'm out. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, the 8th layer is done. I don't know why that layer was so hard and had so many problems, but we're almost finished. Bro, I just finished with the 10th layer. Literally the most painful thing ever done in Minecraft. Alright, the 11th layer is getting a lot more simpler. As you can see, it's not that much redstone that needs to be placed. The 12th layer, we are getting so close. I just want to be done, bruh. Bro, I'm gonna tell Caleb when we show him this, I built this all myself. And don't tell him that you helped me. He's totally gonna believe me. Layer 13, it's getting a lot more smaller. 14th, 15th, bam. Bam. We're actually almost there. 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and that is it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was literally 4 days of work, and it was not as easy as Legos. That was one of the most painful things I ever done. And after checking the redstone over 50 times to see if there's any redstone missing, and there was none. So I think we're good. But with all the redstone added, let me really quickly give you a tour on the inside because a lot has changed. First off, to get inside the submarine, you just open this trap door, fall through here, go through here, go through here, boom, 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 boom. And to get back up, you gotta fly with your elytra. Yeah, it's a bit scuffed, but this whole submarine works, so cut it some slack. Starting at the front, all the way over here, the cockpit looks completely different than what it looked like before. Some of the glass got blocked by the redstone, but you can still see where you're going and see if you're gonna hit anything because that's the only thing that matters. This section is the front engine room. It doesn't really look like an engine, but just wait till you see the back engine. But to turn on and off the submarine, all you have to do is break this glass block. Oh, no. We don't even have the interior added in. Oh my, that would have been bad. Now heading into the living quarters. There's 2 different hallways that you can walk on either side. These big rooms will be filled up soon. While I'm walking through all of them, bro, just look at all this redstone. I just realized how insane this is. It kind of makes it look like a real submarine interior if you think about it. With the pipes and controls all on the walls. I like it, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna make Caleb think I built all of this by myself. Yeah. Totally. This is the last room, and behind it is the back engine. It's a lot bigger than the front engine. It's really not that complicated, though. If you think about it, just slime block moves this over here. These slime blocks, redstone block, and these don't let stuff slide on it. The velocity over here at the expedition of the aquarium is, yeah, it just keeps on going back. Kind of gotta crawl down all these tunnels and why is there a zombie in the engine room? And boom, we're at the back of the engine. But we are now onto the next step. Before bringing my friend Caleb over to show him and to drive the submarine. If it works, I can't promise that yet. It's time to add the interior to the submarine, making it have everything you would ever need while traveling inside of here. There are 4 rooms, and this is a plan for them. The front room will, of course, be the massive storage room, where you can store all your belongings you are traveling with or need. Second room, a place where you can sleep, as well as having other basic, essentials inside, because we gotta have everything we'd ever need. Third is for food, of course, making it fully self-sustainable so you don't ever need to restock. Fourth, we gotta have the entertainment room. This is where you will go if you're bored on the submarine and waiting to arrive at your destination, from playing basketball and other cool things. And lastly, at the end, I'm gonna add in missiles on the sides of the submarine for a defense system. So, if there's any guardian temples we pass by, we can blow them up. Yeah, we need it. But starting with filling the storage room, most of you guys probably know this problem already, but normal chests won't work on here because pistons can't push them. And the submarine moves by pistons. And barrels won't work, or shulker boxes. But don't worry, because if you've seen the plane video, to fix this problem, it's very simple. All you need to do is put the chest in a boat. Yep, just like that. And boom, now the pistons can push the chest, since boats are an entity and not a normal block. So let me craft up a bunch. Boom, there we go. Nah, I'm just kidding. What am I doing? Have as much storage as possible in the storage room. Let's make shelves for them. Place one on each layer, just like that, and just tuck it in. Oh yeah, this is looking good. And there's 4 layers. Let me hop in them and line them up better. Oh wait, I can also put some on the below layer. And honestly, if you think about it, this is not that much storage. We still have a ton of room, so I think I'm just gonna make a ton of rows. Kind of like this, so there's like aisles you can walk through to get through all the storage. And actually for these shelves, I think it's better if we use chest minecarts because they're a lot more smaller and compact compared to the boat chest. Oh, Yo! And for the boat chest, you can accidentally hop inside and mess it up, bro. Oh yeah, look how much more compact this is. Don't worry, chest minecarts can be pushed by pistons as well. This is beautiful. Let's fill in the other shelf. And boom, there you go. We got definitely enough storage you would need traveling inside of the submarine. All right, the second room is the bedroom and a central room. First, for the beds, I'm gonna add a nice little backdrop. And I think it will be cool to make them like bunk beds, because I'm pretty sure in a submarine they're like bunk beds always. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep, literally all the beds are bunk beds. Boom, 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 boom. And let's make it look a little bit nicer by adding some railings. And to make this submarine work, we got to make sure there's no air between the blocks that the pistons are pushing, because if there's air, it will be filled and everything will not look as good and possibly break the submarine, so we gotta be careful. Yo, looking good. You just gotta hope you're not the top bunk, because you don't have that much room to sleep. Let me try it. Oh, you can't even sleep on it. Oh well, just for decoration, I guess. And now on this side of the room will be where the essentials are. And what I mean by essentials is having every single workbench that's in the game. And actually, before we place them all, we gotta kind of test out if they can be pushed by pistons. All right, that can't, that can't, that can't, that can't. That can't. Yeah, good thing I checked it, because if we had this on the submarine and we started it, it would literally break the whole thing by this one single block, because it doesn't work. So for the workbenches that can't be moved by pistons, I'll just add them inside of this minecart chest right here. All right, there's all the workbenches that can work, and these are the ones that can't. So if you ever need them, you can just stop the submarine, pick them up, place them down, use them, and then when you're done, plug them back. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, you know the deal. But that isn't all the essentials. We still need the enchanting table. I'll just add a carpet right here so you know where to place it. You know, of course, we're gonna need a nether portal. Yeah. Yeah, this nether portal is just for decoration, but we can't forget it. And the last few essentials is, of course, some extra armor if needed. And to keep it in place, we'll need to place it in some glass and an enchanted golden apple. Boom, the essential in bedroom. There's one thing to be noted for this room, and that is when you start the submarine, all the beds will kind of break. So before you go, you got to destroy them all and like probably place them in this chest. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but hey, there isn't boat beds that you can do, so that you can't really do anything about that. Alrighty, the third room is for food, but we're gonna make it self-sustaining as much as possible. There's 3 different food methods I want to add in here. Let's start off with the easiest, which is a crop farm. We'll have some seeds for wheat, carrots, potatoes, and of course these are gonna need water to actually grow. So let me just head on over to the front of the ship, which has a opening right here. We swim, grab this water. And to add in the water, we'll just find these blocks right here, replace them with cobblestone stairs, and then just add the water onto them, just like that. And using the stairs to hold the water, it should not leak onto the redstone beneath. Maybe I can plant sugarcane on the sides. We'll do the same exact stair method and add water into them. And boom, there you go. Why not add some, nether warts as well? And to finish them off, of course, they're gonna need light to grow. So let's head into the nether. That was not editing. That portal actually works. Bro, get that. Where's your dad, bro? Get out of here. And let's grab some of these weird tree lights. Alrighty. All right, one food method down. Now we move on to the second, which is better, because crops don't really fill you up as much, And based on this, you probably know what it is already. Yep, animals. And I don't only just want pigs. So let me grab these chickens as well. Cows, some wolves. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go. I didn't really think about how I'm gonna get them inside, because as you guys know, the submarine entrance is not that great. Okay, I guess we'll come in from the top. Oh, what? Oh, that's perfect. All right, guys, just get in, please. Just don't die. All right, you go first, pig. Have fun. Oh, okay. All right, they're not gonna die. It's not that big of a drop. Boom, boom, boom. And look at that. They already picked their spot. Alrighty, and for the chickens, we'll just add another layer on top. And yeah, the chickens get a lot more space than the pigs and cows, because they are the biggest and they need the most space. Where the heck did the chickens go? Bro, they're underneath all the redstone. Wait. No. Here they are. Oh, never mind. They're back down. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, bro. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever find the other chicken. He's somewhere in the engine. So I'll just go out and get another chicken. Boom. Let's call that missing chicken Matthew. I don't think Matthew's going to survive very long after we start driving the submarine, but I hope he has a good life. All right, boom. We got crops and animals. You can breed them with the crops and farm them and get their food. But there's still one more food method I want to add on to that room. That's way better and easier. And it's literally overpowered because it's a mushroom cow. Because all you got to do is craft up some bowls and right click them. They literally give you soup. And it's overpowered because it's literally infinite. You can create as much soup as you want. All you need is bowls. So please hop in this boat really quick. Thank you. We attach a lead to it and fly back to the submarine with it. You are mine now. All right, land smoothly. There we go. I'll just put him in the middle of the room, place some carpet down so there's no air block. In the last room before we add on the missiles is the entertainment room. There's 5 different entertainment things I want to add to here. Of course, the first one is a basketball hoop where you can, you know, play basketball. Yeah, I built this so many times in my other videos, but it's fun. Just look at this. Yeah, and I'll just put a minecart right here to hold the basketball in. Next is golf, of course. Many of you guys probably seen me build mini golf a couple of times as well, but it's really simple. You just place ice and then green carpet like this, so it looks like grass. I'll add a little sand pit like golf. Yep, mini golf. There we go. While you're playing basketball or mini golf, there will be a TV up here. And this button right here is how you turn it on, just like that. Oh, yep. Perfect. You can watch anything you want, but you get the point, yeah. And no, that was not edited. I just don't want to, you know, raise the power bill on this submarine, you know. So I'll just put a fake painting on there for now. And over here on this side, I'm actually going to build a giant pool. Because if you watch my plane video and you saw the pool that I built on there, yeah, it was kind of small. Yeah, that pool, you can literally only put your toes in it. It was really bad. So the pool on here is going to be way bigger. Just add in the water like this. It has like a nice little water flow in it. And actually, now that I think about it, it's still kind of a small pool. Okay, what if we just call it a hot tub? It's a hot tub, bro, okay? That just makes it a lot better and like it seems actually good. But soon, once the submarine is moving, me and Caleb soon are literally just going to be relaxing in this hot tub while the TV is playing some basketball, mini golf at the end of this video. And the last entertainment I'll add, because there's not that much room, is fishing. I wonder if this would actually work. Can I catch fish in here? Yo! Some people like to fish, and I guess they can fish here. I think it's boring personally, but yeah, you now can fish. It's in this chest and just fish in the pool. But just like that, all the rooms are full. We got the storage room, the beds and essentials room, the food room, and the entertainment room. And now the last thing we gotta do before inviting Caleb over and seeing if the submarine works is adding on the missiles. So let me just add that slime block, the observer, some pistons, another one right there, yeah, slime block, and then some TNT, of course, to make it explosive. Now I'm just kidding. What the heck am I doing? You guys really think I'm gonna build the missiles myself and somehow make it work with this submarine? Nah, of course I'm messaging Pigu to build it for me. All right, here it is. Let me download it, align the schematic up. All right, and right here are like the missiles, I think. This might be hard to build underwater. All right, the missiles are added. There's 1, 2, and 3. And these do not look deadly at all, but they are, because for each one, we're gonna add in a ton of TNT minecarts. And if you don't already know, these are a lot more deadlier than normal TNT. Just stack a bunch of them for one missile. Okay, that should be enough, please. Now we just gotta break this block. Please, please, please don't. Oh my gosh. Okay, the TNT minecarts are active. If I touch them, they will literally explode. Place the trapdoor right here. Push the trapdoor down with the piston to lock the TNT minecarts in so they can't move. Place back the things on top. All right, this rocket is active. And now let's place the TNT minecarts on the other 2. All right, they're locked and loaded. Bro, I'm so scared like it's gonna accidentally like start and blow up this whole submarine. And to activate the missiles inside of the submarine, all you gotta do is go to... Oh! Yo, Matthew's right here. What the heck? But what I was saying, to activate them, it's kind of weird. But on the left side, there's target blocks for each missile. One right there, one right there, one right there. And to shoot them, all you got to do is grab a bow, load it up with the arrow, and shoot the target block. And it'll instantly launch a missile. I honestly should test one of the missiles right now before inviting Caleb over, but I don't know. I'm too scared. I don't want it to blow up the submarine. I think once we start actually driving the submarine, if it works, then we can shoot a missile, because I don't want to blow up this whole entire thing before we do that. And also, one really quick thing, I did not build the missiles on both sides because it looks kind of ugly. It makes the submarine look more aggressive, but if the missiles are actually good, I'll add it to the other side. Well, with that, the interior step is finished. That means we're finally on the step of turning on the submarine to see if it actually works and inviting Caleb. If it breaks in front of Caleb and doesn't work, that will be so embarrassing. Especially because I spent $1,500 on this. But really quickly, before I invite Caleb over, to be super safe of the submarine actually working, I did a couple things. First, I went ahead and double checked all the redstone to see if there was any missing or misplaced. And I didn't find any missing redstone, but I did, there's a creeper in our storage, bro. Why? Get out of here, bro. Second, I need to make sure the interior we just built would work on the submarine 100%. Because honestly, all this stuff being built has a very high chance of breaking the submarine by one tiny little mistake. So I'm gonna send Pingu it for him to double check and look over everything. And let's just say there was a couple changes. The interior is still exactly the same, but it's flipped like 90 degrees. You'll see everything that changed when I show Caleb. It did take like a whole day to fix, but good thing I did that because the submarine would have broke. Then third, of course, we gotta break this whole front wall of dirt because submarine will just crash into it. And lastly, I'm gonna swim across the ocean, making sure to remove anything that might come in contact with the submarine because I am taking no chances, bro. All right, with all those steps, the submarine is ready to show Caleb and to turn on. It took 2 weeks, so I'm hoping the server doesn't lag out and break it as well. I don't know, please. Since this is the biggest redstone thing in this world. Caleb, I have another thing to show you.
Really?
Like I always do.
Yeah. I have no clue what this is. Like I always do. Oh, it's an oak forest?
It's not an oak for.
Wait, what is this? This is birch.
What's your render
right.
distance at?
32.
Look behind you. Bro, look behind you!
Hey! What's that? Oh, it's a submarine!
Yeah! Let's go!
Oh, this is way bigger than what I thought it was. Oh my gosh. I did not see the full
Oh.
I did not see the full picture. That's massive. What? Wait, is there water in it?
No. But yeah, Pingu helped me build the redstone.
How much does this one cost?
Okay, after I show you the inside and then we drive it, hopefully working out. I don't know if it works still yet. But after we do that, I'll tell you.
It looks about $112.
Yeah, that's close. I'll tell you at the end. But let me give you a tour. So to get inside, just land on top of this thing. I still don't know what it's called. So to get in, you just open this trap door, come inside of here. Don't mind this entrance; it's kind of scuffed.
What is? I'm confused.
Down here, and then down here.
What? I'm stuck on honey. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right, don't look at anything yet. Follow me.
There's a lot of redstone here. I'm scared.
Yeah, do not place any blocks on these observers. Right here, when we break this glass block, the submarine will work. No.
Really?
Actually, don't. Please don't. Let me give you a tour first, then I'll let you.
Okay. It's calling my name, bro.
No, it's not.
Okay, fine.
This is a cockpit right here.
I think it looks. Where's the driving seat at?
We have a game controller or like a. What's it called? A console controller to control the submarine. Okay, but yeah, that's the first area. This is the first room. We got storage, bruh. Yeah, but there's 2 layers, so you got the first layer, and if you gotta grab something up tall, you can just climb up here and grab it. Now the second room over here. We got our nether portal that works. Hey, Caleb! Hey, don't look.
Okay, sorry.
Got an enchanting table, beds over here, and then we got food, bruh.
Yo,
I already know.
Okay.
Yeah, chickens, pigs, cow, crop. Then we got the 4th room. You already know.
Yo, the game in place.
Yeah, entertainment room, classic basketball.
Oh, watch this.
Over here, we got the pool. It used to have water, but Pingu made it glass. Man, it's even worse than the plain pool, bro.
How are the bars here?
I don't know. Pingu added this. Maybe a dip bar. That's where you do dips.
Oh, dips into the hot tub.
Over here is a back engine room, bro.
Why is there a chicken in here?
No, don't kill him. That's Matthew.
Bro, he's gonna die.
But yeah, this is the back engine. Why do you think there's a back engine? It's because the submarine can go back and forth. Yeah, we run like that now.
You can go backwards?
Yeah, yeah,
Side to
yeah.
side? Can I go up? Can I fly? Can I go up in the air? Can I go down?
What? Okay. What, Caleb? Are you ready to start the submarine?
Yes.
I actually don't know if it works yet, like at all. Like I never tested it.
Bro, how much money did you pay for it though?
I'll tell you at the end, bro.
It better not be over $200, bro.
I'll let you do the honors. I'll let you do the honors. Break this glass block to start the submarine. All right.
Whoa.
I'll count you down. All right, counting down.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Oh my.
I broke it.
Oh my. Oh. Bro.
Yo.
Yo.
It's moving. We're moving. Yo.
There's no water leaking in. Oh, right? Wait, we gotta check everything. We gotta check if it's broken.
Okay, go.
Oh my. Okay, our beds are broken, but that's meant to happen, so.
Now the portal works.
Yo, okay, the crops broke. That's meant to happen. Don't worry.
You think the animals are fine and everything? That's good.
Yo! You know how on the plane, like, we fell through the floors very easily?
Yeah.
Like here, like, it's not that bad.
It's actually working though. This is crazy.
Yo, the submarine moved already a lot. What the heck? Hey!
This is crazy.
Oh my gosh. How does no water get inside of it? You can kind of see how the submarine works. So it starts at the front and all the pistons follow it. And it's like in waves moving. Yo, look down here.
Okay.
Do you see what I see?
Redstone.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Oh my
TNT?
god. Bro, Caleb, I forgot to remove that pillar. That would have been really bad. I removed it last second.
Did you remove it just in time?
Yes. But this connected to the submarine. Guess what it is?
Bombs?
Alright. 3, 2, 1, 2.
Yo. Wait, it's like an actual missile.
Hopefully it doesn't blow up on the kelp.
No, it didn't.
Okay,
It's
good.
good.
Yeah!
Yo.
Boom!
Yeah.
Let's go backwards now. It's going backwards.
Wait, that's crazy.
Pingu did tell me it is a little bit slower going backwards, but alright, guess how much this was.
Insane. $200.
No, come on, bro. You know the plane was $500, but now you've seen this.
Oh,
How
yeah.
much do you think? You know.
Wait, okay. Realistically speaking, this has to be like 700, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is. Spot
700?
on. Actually spot on, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro. You're broke. You're broke now.
With having the submarine now, honestly, this world just became a lot cooler. Bro, shout out to Pingu for making this possible. Like, this video would not be uploaded right now. And I do not regret spending that much money on this submarine, since it made this cool video for you guys. So don't feel bad. I just wanted to point that out.
This world is so big. I lost my house. Where's my house? Please. I found